From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. There will be a small chance of some freezing rain for tomorrow morning for the Yakima Valley, also for the Lower Columbia Basin. This half hour, we'll talk about the Lower Columbia Basin. The next half hour, we'll bounce back over to Yakima. But for today, rain likely up until about 2 p.m. After that, trending drier. And it's going to be for tomorrow, this brief little window from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., a low-end chance of some freezing rain. If you want to see hour by hour, day by day precip chances just like that, for your exact home address, you can do that by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather app free in the App Store or on Google Play. All right, now let's turn our attention up to the mountains where we could still have some moderate impacts for mountain passes through 4 p.m. on Friday. Let's put the next 48 hours into motion with Futurecast. And as we do that by 8 a.m., it's looking a little bit drier for Cascade passes. You see just kind of some sporadic showers out there around lunchtime. Looks like that'll pick up a little bit more for mountains by 5 p.m. And then we'll kind of deal with the same thing by the time we get to midnight, transitioning into Wednesday. Now look, Wednesday is looking like it's going to be dry, but there is another round of snow that we're anticipating for the mountains as we head into Thursday and eventually into Friday. But lower elevations Wednesday and beyond, the forecast is going to look fantastic out there. Here's some of the snowfall totals we're anticipating through 4 p.m. on Friday. A few inches of snow for Snoqualmie Pass and White Pass, 5 inches for Tollgate. We're thinking closer to 7 inches for Stevens Pass on US Highway 2. And then after that, like I said, Wednesday and beyond, lower elevations are going to start to look a lot nicer because of this, an area of high pressure that's going to start to dominate the Pacific Northwest, at least in our neck of the woods. So here's what that's going to mean for the Tri-Cities. No precip chances for Thursday and beyond. And that precip chance on Wednesday, like you saw, was just very brief and a very low in chance. Even Wednesday is going to look very nice. So we'll be trending sunnier, we'll be trending milder, we'll be trending drier as well. And who knows, maybe a little bit of fall spring out there. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Rain likely today, a small chance of freezing rain tomorrow morning, and then superb weather after that. For Yakima, it's possible that snow could mix in this morning and freezing rain possible tomorrow morning, but again, impacts don't look to be too high, but I would definitely continue to stay vigilant out on those roadways. In Ellensburg, the chance of snow mixing in for today, but a dry and bright forecast for Wednesday and beyond. For Hermiston, rain likely Tuesday, then sunny, milder, and breezy Wednesday through Friday. And finally, for Walla Walla, another wet one for today, then a little tease of spring Wednesday and beyond, especially Friday, sunny and 55.